Hey everyone, welcome back to Jump Ultimate Stars, and today we're going to take on the Rokudenashi Blues planet. So, apparently that translates to Good for Nothing Blues, which I guess makes a lot of sense. This series is about, it's a boxing manga. It's mainly about this kid called Tyson, and he's your run-of-the-mill Japanese anime thug who gets into a lot of troubles, always getting into fights. So naturally he ends up joining the boxing team eventually. I say eventually just because I know that's kind of what's going to happen. I've only read the first three chapters of the manga, and all they really do is introduce Tyson, and they introduce that there's this sort of conflict between the cheering squad and the boxing team. That's all that really goes down, and Tyson gets involved with this sort of scuffle between them, and then he later on meets I believe it was the captain of the boxing team, and that's pretty much it. Not too much goes down in the first couple of episodes. I should say chapters. I'm starting to think maybe I should read like a little bit more, but I don't want to spend too much time because I know if I end up making 10 chapters, I'll get a good sense of what the series is about. But at the same time, that's kind of a lot just for episodes that are so far only been like 9 minutes long. So I don't really want to do that much research, but at the same time, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm trying to get through this as quickly as possible because I want to get to a specific episode because that's something specific to talk about, but now that I bring that up, I don't know. But anyways, we're here getting double teamed by Sanji and Yosuke, or Yusuke I should say. Yosuke is Persona. It's pretty interesting that they chose these guys because they're kind of in a sense thugs themselves, and they're the sort of playable thug characters in the game, so it's pretty cool that they selected them specifically for this mission. And we just basically gotta beat their ass. It's pretty difficult just because Tyson's a really strong assist character. He may not be the strongest per se, but he comes out really quick and he does a lot of damage. Both of his assists, be it the one where he comes out and punches you, or the other one where he just crashes in with his motorcycle, which is what he does in the chapters of the manga, or I should say in the manga in every chapter. I don't know why I reversed that, but he does that pretty much at least once a chapter. Bangs into somebody with his bike and he tells him, hey, fix my shit, even though he's a dumbass that ran into you with his bike. Somehow doesn't, kill either the person that he hits or kill himself, given that he gets launched in midair, which is really stupid. But yeah, the guys are, like I said, pretty tough because of Tyson. In general, damn it, I keep saying Yusuke and Sanji are pretty decent characters. Fighting two characters on one is pretty hard in and of itself. One of the things that makes it so difficult is I'm trying to use Gohan, and like I said, I really like Teen Gohan, and I like that he's in this game. The only issue is that I fucking suck with Teen Gohan in this game completely. I suck with any of the Dragon Ball Z characters. There's a lot of them, but I just cannot seem to get the hang of them. I think I'm okay with maybe either Piccolo or one of the characters I'm okay with, but I'm just not able to combo with them or do anything good. I sort of got the hang of it before in the Saint Seiya planet. I was doing pretty good because I was managing to do some combos against Seiya and knock him off, but not not now. So yeah, I'm just gonna go in with Luffy. Luffy's a pretty easy character to use, and like I've talked about before, he's the king of knockouts, and I'm also able to keep my distance with his long ass arms. So if I'm lucky, I'll be able to knock out Tyson before the assist comes out, because if you hit an assist, they're negated, and basically the opponent wasted their bar, because you need a bar to use an assist or gauge or whatever the hell you want to call it. And also, they don't do any damage and your attack is interrupted or anything like that. But speaking of the Saint Seiya episode, I'm really disappointed in myself. I went into it like, yeah, I'm gonna talk about Saint Seiya. This is gonna be great. And I just floundered all over the place. I don't know jack shit about it. Like, I understand this, I didn't know jack shit about, but that's just because, like I said, I only read the first 3 chapters, and I don't really know anything about the series at all. This is the first time I'm reading it, and the first 3 chapters themselves, they didn't really go into anything, you know, substantial. All I know is that Tyson's a thug, and that's the word I'm using. I guess the better is hooligan would be the word, and it's this sort of it's like a Japanese stereotype or like staple where it's just, you know, this character and he just gets into fights all the time, and, you know, he rides bikes and he has a, well, he doesn't really have a pompadour, but that's usually the kind of character that fits that description. And I just know, like I said, there's a squabble between the 2 teams, and eventually Tyson ends up joining the boxing team at his school. He's also he's in a boxing school, or not school, he's in a boxing club, and he's pretty much the strongest boxer there. They kind of run out of opponents for him to fight. The only issue is that I believe in Japan it is, he's too young to become a boxing professional, which really upsets him. Which is, I'm guessing, later on why he ends up joining the boxing club, because he doesn't really have any other choice. And he also, like I said, he meets what I presume is the captain of the boxing team, who pretty much looks exactly the same as him, which is really frustrating because I had a hard time telling them apart. It's the same thing with Unicorn and Seija. They look pretty much the same and have very similar what is it called? Cloths, you know, the Unicorn and the Pegasus. So that one's a little bit understandable, especially since Unicorn is not a very important character. But when it comes to, you know, Tyson and the other guy, it's kind of dumb because I'm presuming the other guy is pretty relevant, him being, if not the captain, very essential part of the boxing club. So that was kind of silly, but whatever. But yeah, it's a really interesting choice to put it in this game, just because there's not really, they don't even have any fighting characters, I know that much. It's also not a completed manga, that also. And they decided to not give him any playing characters, which I don't understand, because it's a boxing manga. Like, why would Tyson not be a character? I don't understand. Why put them in the game and only let Tyson be a support? That's just really, I know it may not be the biggest manga, but I mean, at that point, why include it in the game? And if it's a fighting game, why would you not include, you know, someone that does that in the entire series as, you know, recreationally? You're like, I don't understand this game. Sometimes the choices, I understand them, and some other ones I kind of like, why? Like, I don't know. I want to say, I wouldn't say licensing, since obviously, you know, this is a jump game, so that's not the issue. So I don't fucking know. Stay fresh.
Let me try that.